In today's video we are in St Johnstown of Dalry and we're shearing some New Zealand Romney lambs. These are a mixture of wether and ewe lambs for the Viewfield Romney flock with Kate and Marcus Maxwell. You see some unfamiliar faces on the trailer today, a couple of new shearers that we haven't shown with before, and as always there's plenty of banter.
Apparently you cut out all the bad bits, so I'll not be in the video at all anyway. So.
If you enjoy this one, don't forget to click that subscribe button so you never miss a video. And now, just sit back and enjoy. Good morning sheep fans, Cammie's the name, sheep's the game, and we're on to the real sheep now. Well, that's maybe the New Zealand look on things. We're on to the Romneys. Woolly heads, woolly legs, wool everywhere. I'm not sure, well, a bit like me, exactly. We're with Marcus and Kate Maxwell, Viewfield Romneys again. Very excited to be back. Different guy on the top stand this year though. Mr. James White here, big time contractor down here. How do you and Bill coexist down here? Is it quite a balanced ecosystem?
It's a harmonious place to be, so it is.
Yes.
We're all friends there in this part of the world.
Yin and yang.
That's the one.
Yes, beautiful. And we've also got Katy here, stand 2. Katy is replacing Stuart from last year's video. Have you done many Romneys, Katy?
Not really.
No, you have to say that and then it looks better when you do it. I've not done any. Yeah. No, it's good. So I'm very excited. You work with Jim all summer, do you?
Yes, I do, unfortunately.
Yes, Katie, she loves it really. Katy, very able shearer, fair to say. It's always good to having a female shearer on's amazing, and no disrespect saying that, it's just amazing because it's such a hard job. So any lassies that do it, it's just unreal. What's your biggest day this year?
306.
306. 306 sheep a day. Unit, and you probably weigh about 8 stone?
9.
9 stone. So she weighs about the same as James Andrew, which is but there's no big tups here. There's no big tups here today, so we should be okay. And this is what I said about like Megan Whitehead, who she's got the female record on lambs, and she's just an absolute unit, and would like put like 99% of men to shame, because these lambs like these here behind me, technique. It's all about technique. So it doesn't matter how big and strong you are. I mean, Jim's an absolute strong man there, but that doesn't matter on these sheep. It's all about technique, and that's the problem for me because I have none. So I'm going to watch my wee video of Robbie shearing a Romney lamb again, and we'll get started.
The longer we stay here, our boots get stuck in the mud. Let's pack up our life, baby, and call it a night. 'Cause the longer we stay here, the harder the fight. I said, yeah, call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, yeah, follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. We won't regret this. Let's kiss the past goodbye. I'm longing to live this free life I've been hearing about. You will see us howling like wolves in the night. 'Cause nothing is stronger than wanting what you might get. I said, yeah, call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, yeah, follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. worry about a thing. Oh, 'cause as long as we're together, home can be a million different things. I said, hey, yeah, 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 call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, hey, yeah, 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 follow the spark, ain't nothing but a one way. Hey, yeah, 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 call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, hey, yeah, 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 follow the spark, ain't nothing but a one way. Ain't nothing but a one way. We don't belong here. I want more out of life. The longer we stay here, our boots get stuck in the mud.
You can barely reach there, Anna.
I know, I can't.
Is this Kate has supplied these here?
She has, you think I'm pretending it's me.
No,
but-
just go with it. Just, oh, what a lovely spread you put on here.
Thanks very much. So busy.
Well, we've made it to lunch. Really tough. Sore back. I'm just not very good at shearing Romney lambs. It's true. Jim's embarrassing me up there. How many have you done?
145.
Jeez, he's put 20 around me. 20? Oh,
That'll not happen every day.
aye, beautiful. He's shearing well. He's shearing well. I just can't get into it. What way are we going?
Come on, this way.
We're in quite nice. This is kind of hoof GP country here again, isn't it? It's very close to them anyway. We're down St Johnstown of Dalry. Very nice part of the world. Jim and Bill's part of the world, eh?
Right, this is our stronghold.
Your stronghold. And yeah, we're going to the van. Is it called the van?
Burger van.
Burger van. There's a burger van. A walk from the shed. Now that does not happen every day.
Ideal.
I still don't see it. Oh, it's quite posh. Here it's here. Oh, it's very posh.
5 minutes. How many portions?
I'll get a portion too then.
3.
3.
Now, Kate, who was here last year and did that fantastic little interview, she's obviously very good in front of the camera, quite a character. But she made cake last year, and she's made it again this year. Brought the goods. Banana loaf. Is it banana loaf? Liz doesn't approve.
Not my favourite.
Kate, when you see this, Liz doesn't like bananas.
Please don't.
Was that pre-having Bill, or was that? We were just talking about cravings.
Just for everything in my life.
Is it Bill's fault?
No, it's Bill's fault.
No, it's not Bill's fault. Everything else is, but not that. So some banana loaf to keep the shearers happy. Jim has just nipped away to grind some gear because he didn't turn up with enough gear today. It's absolutely shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Yeah, I have to in all his gear because I didn't bring enough gear either. So I just brought a handful of cutters and thought, you know, the team will help me out, but it turns out Jim thought the same. And when two guys think the same, it doesn't work. So Jim's away to grind some gear while we have a cup of tea. Last run pending. So I pestered Katy here into telling us a little bit about how she became a shearer, etc. How did you become a shearer?
Stupidity.
Yeah, I will say poverty.
Oh yeah, yeah, makes sense.
Poverty, that's why I became a shearer, because I was so poor. And it was not an easy way to make money, but it was a efficient way to make money once you get good at it. You're obviously getting quite good at it now. No, I wasn't going to say
Yeah.
100%. I wasn't going to say though. No.
Apparently you cut out all the bad bits. I'll not be in the video at all anyway. So.
But seriously, you've been shearing for a little while now. How long?
3 years.
Just 3 years. Pretty impressive. You've done a few 300s, haven't you? You did some last year.
Yeah, last year was my first 300 and then
Yeah,
this year.
and again this year. But you'll be over 200 most days, I take it.
Yeah, most days depending on.
Yep. So that fare racks up over a season. It helps with the poverty situation.
It does actually, yeah, it's great.
Does, yes. You're sure in
Until
Norway.
you buy a comb and a car.
Then you buy some gear and you've no money left. So, and your new jeans that you got
New
there
jeans,
from Dave.
uh-huh.
Dave Gillette gets most of our money, and Jim's
Thanks,
too, I
Dave.
think. Dave gets quite a lot of shout-outs on this channel. I need to speak to him. So, you've shown in Norway as well.
Yes.
Where did you shear in Norway?
We worked in the slaughterhouse and then we clipped just around farms, kind of everywhere.
With James
With
White?
Jim,
Yeah. Which is actually the first time I went to Norway. It was with Jim. Quite a tough run he's got up there up north. It's quite isolated. Jim, who obviously you've seen plenty of in this video, I think, he had a run in Norway for a few years. He's gave it up now, and it was pretty isolated. Like I went and shore with Jim, well, and you lived in the same run, and like you're actually in the Arctic Circle. Like you're that far north. So I have actually shore sheep in the Arctic Circle, as has Katy and Jim. Aren't we such a cool gang? Pun intended. But it's good, that one, right? So it's just so natural, just flows. So what do you do apart from shearing?
What do I do? No, I just work
What's
at.
the point of doing anything else? Do a summer shearing and just
That's me.
live off
on holiday.
live off it? Aye, yep.
No, I just work at home. I normally would go to Norway and New Zealand in the winter, but obviously this.
Oh, so you've been to New Zealand too?
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't even realise that. So how many times have you been to New Zealand?
3.
Have you?
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't
I
realise
didn't shear out
that.
there though. I just rousey.
Rousey,
I wasn't
right.
good enough.
Hey, but that's how you started into this shearing, is it not? Rousing and then. Well, I take it Jim's got a lot to do with you starting shearing.
Yeah. Oh, Jim's the reason. Jim actually, it was when we were in Norway and he wanted a fag. That's how I got clipping.
Right, okay. So on his smokos. It's that'd be quite a lot of sheep you show.
It was.
So see, that's quite a good example to lots of people, I think, around the industry. Probably more so, of course, more so maybe New Zealand, Australia, and of course I don't speak like any expert, but a lot of rousies will jump up and do a few there, and that's you get your you get your foot in the door. Then someday a shearer won't turn up, and there's a spare stand, and there'll be a spare rousey because it's a rousey to a shearer, and that's you get your chance to jump up and shear a few, and it's about taking those opportunities. Which
You definitely have to work yourself to the top, don't you, as well?
Oh,
You
it's
have to start at the bottom and.
you just suffer.
Yeah.
Like every day, like now, like it's. I'd say it's fun. Like it's quite enjoyable. I really enjoy it. But
It's
like,
it's good fun.
some days I've been told if I keep saying that, eventually it'll be true. But now it's like it's just a play. It's just like a laugh. It's just good fun to come out shearing. But when you first start, like, and I say this all the time, every day is a misery. I've never questioned why I'm doing something so much as when I started shearing, and you're just in absolute agony. You can't sleep at night. You're absolutely shattered, but you can't sleep at night because of the pain in your hands, the pain in your arms. You'd get all that as well, because you'd probably, when I started shearing I was 23, and I was like rowing and doing CrossFit, and I was like in the peak. I've never been as fit as I was then, so at least I could wrestle sheep, but you'll not mind me saying you're quite a slight thing. So at least when I'm wrestling with sheep, I'm using a certain amount of energy, but I've got the strength to wrestle. When you're wrestling with sheep, you're going to have to use so much more energy.
Yeah.
And I do say, shearing's not about strength, but certain things in shearing are about strength, and learning, if you're strong when you start shearing, it's a big advantage. Because if a sheep stands up in you, you've got the strength to tip it back up. Same when you're shearing big rams. It's not so much about technique, it's just like who can hold on to it the longest, really, as you saw with James getting kicked off the board.
Goes out the window.
It's just like survival. It is survival. And learning to shear is actually pretty similar. It's like getting through the day, focus on your technique, but most of the time you're just trying to survive because you're in so much pain. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, it's okay to shear out of precision sometimes.
Yes, yes.
Most of the time.
If it stops you crying, just
Yeah,
if it
just
takes the pain
go
away.
with it.
You know, if your hamstrings or something work better. But yeah, we suffer a lot. But kudos to Katie, who's obviously pushed through it, and here she is now, shearing like a pro. Yeah, you're a professional shearer. Yeah,
I'll take that. I'll take
cool.
that. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Magic. Right, last run to go. Oh, there's Jim. There's Jim coming now. Okay, sheep fans, I am quite embarrassed because I'm leaving the team with still about 100 sheep to shear, because tonight is the night of Lizzie's live video on YouTube at 8 PM. It's just after 6 now, it's an hour to get home, quick shower, set the camera up. By the time you watch this video, hopefully you tuned into the live, hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you've enjoyed this video. And this is something a lot different for me, because I just don't shear Romney lambs unless I come to Viewfield. That's us for another one, sheep fans. Hope you enjoyed it. See you for the next one.